Hello. Hey there, family. This is your girl, Jackie, Dare to be Rare, back again with another video. I just wanted to talk about, I've been hearing a lot of YouTubers talk about quitting their 9-to-5 jobs. And I think that's a wonderful thing. If you want to quit your 9-to-5 job, if you're stressed out, if it's causing you stress, then, you can only do what you feel like is right for you to do. But I just want to say that everybody doesn't hate their 9-to-5 job. Some people love their 9-to-5 job, and I'm one of them. I really like my work. I like my coworkers. I enjoy what I do. And some people can just stay on their 9-to-5 job and have a YouTube channel. So, I'm not knocking those that do, because I have had jobs that really I seem stressed out. I had a job one time where I just hated even going. It was like a call center, and people would call in about their credit cards and different things. And it wasn't even the customers or the callers that stressed me out. It was, they would audit our calls and every little thing. If you forgot to say, have a nice day, if you forgot to say, the customer's name, the customer could call for a quick question and you answer that question, and still, if they audit your call, and they never said that, that they were trying to get on you about it, but they called it a coaching moment. This was a coaching moment. So I hated those coaching moments. But I just wanted to say, for all you that really like your 9-to-5 job, do not feel pressured to quit your 9-to-5 job to be a full-time YouTuber, because everything is not for everybody. And that's why it's good to listen, because we all have advice that we can give one another, which is not even really advice, because I don't like to give people advice, because you have to be responsible for your own choices, your own decisions. Only thing I can do, or anybody could do, is maybe tell you what they think that they would do. And to be truthful, they won't even know what they will do until they get in the situation that they have to decide what they will do. Because it's easy to make a choice or to make a decision about somebody else's decision when you don't have to make the decision for your own life. So, I'm just saying that if you enjoy your 9-to-5, oh, that's my cat. Hey, Lexi, if you enjoy your 9-to-5, work your 9-to-5. Don't feel like that you have to quit your job and follow YouTube Nation. You still can be on YouTube working your 9-to-5. You can be on YouTube talking about how much you love your 9-to-5. And another thing I would like to say is that some of us prayed for the jobs we got. Oh Lord, if you would just bless me with that job, if you would just give me the job with that company. Oh my God, I got an interview, and how excited we were about getting the interview for our job, and we was all dressed up and trying to impress, and praying to God that if you just give me this job, Lord, then I'll do this and do that. And then you get on the job, and a couple of years later, you can't stand the job. But you have to remember that that's the job you wanted. You wanted that job when you didn't have a job. And we also have to look at the positive sides of our jobs. Okay, the job is making a way for you to provide, for you to have food on your table. It's helping you with the light bill. It's helping you with the water bill. And I'm not saying that we don't want to improve or do better. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just don't want any of us, including me, to get in that mode of complaining and, talking bad and down about our jobs that at one time was providing those things that we need. And you can say, well, that job don't pay me enough. Well, I tell you what, not enough pay is probably better than no pay. Now, you don't have to stay there, because there are always, as they say, higher heights and deeper depths, So we all are wanting to move up, move forward, wanting to progress. We want to be entrepreneurs, and I'm right along with you. And let me tell you, I'm at a situation now where I probably will have to resign, retire, because, I've told y'all before that my husband had a stroke, my mom had a stroke. So, and I'm working 10-hour days, and I'm trying to post videos on YouTube that nobody seems to be watching right now. But guess what? I got to keep going. It's an outlet. Even if I'm only using these words to encourage myself, sometimes just getting on here saying things makes me hear myself talk and allows me to say, yes, that's what I need to do. Can you take your own advice? It's so easy to give advice, but can you take your own advice? Can you take that advice that you would give your daughter? Can you take that advice that you would give your girlfriend? Are you following your own advice? Because it's so easy to tell somebody else what to do and then not even follow through ourselves. And I'm not talking about imposter syndrome where we think we're not good enough. I'm talking about us deliberately telling somebody else to do something that we can't carry through. Just like when we were teenagers and we know we fell into the peer pressure. And then our kids, we grow up, have our own kids, and then we fuss them out. You don't need to be doing what your friends do. If your friends tell you jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off the bridge? And yes, when you were their age, you probably would have jumped off the bridge too, right? You would have jumped off the bridge. But now that the bridge is not in front of you, it's easy for you to be hard on them, telling them, are you going to do what your friend do? And here we are, even as adults, we fall into peer pressure. It's called influencers. We have influencers on YouTube that we listen to. We don't even hang out with them. And they influence us to buy that purse that we know we don't need. Buy them shoes that you know you ain't going to be able to walk in. So I'm just saying, we have to listen to our own advice. We have to have grace and love for those who are not where we are. Everybody does not hate their 9 to 5. Some people really love their job. They love the people that they work with. So let's not, and I shouldn't even say this because I can't tell anybody what to do, but I'll just say what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to get in the mode of complaining about my job, because what you focus on is what grows, and what you appreciates. So if I do want to quit my 9 to 5 job, I am going to be grateful. I'm going to grateful my way out of it. I'm going to be thankful. I'm going to thank my way out of it by being thankful for the job, by being thankful for what the job is providing, by being thankful for my coworkers, for being thankful that I have a job to go to, for being thankful that that job is buying me some food. Even if it's you saying is not enough, it's still more than what I would have if I wasn't working at all. Being thankful for all those people who wish they had a job. Somebody wish they had a 9 to 5 to go through, to go to. Somebody can't even walk, can't even drive to their 9 to 5. And my husband, a prime example, he had a stroke, had just retired from his 9 to 5. And then the 9 to 5 didn't stress him out to the point that caused the stroke. That was a whole nother thing with his, not taking his blood thinners and all that stuff. But now he can't go to work. He had just started working at the Boys and Girls Club, helping the children at the Boys and Girls Club. And now he can't get up and even walk to the front door. I have to help him do everything. I have to make his decisions. I have to decide what clothes he's going to wear, what food he's going to eat. I have to brush his teeth. So all I'm saying, let's stay in a mind of thankfulness and gratefulness, and know that all things are possible. Know that you can be happy on your 9 to 5 until you can do something different. Like I'm listening to DoDash, and I really appreciate, DoDash. And she said that she did that job for a long time, driving 18 hours a day. And it was hard, but guess what? It got her to the place that she's at right now. And because she went through that, she can see how good it is to be on YouTube and to make videos, and your videos go viral and you get all those subscribers. Now, her story, I'm not saying our story can't be like her story, but none of us have gotten, let me speak for myself, 40,000 subscribers that quick, or 27,000 subscribers that quick. I'm not saying it's not possible, but that's not part of our journey. But are we going to be not grateful for the journey that we have, for the road that we're traveling? Because she also said that she's been through a whole lot of things. She's suffered things that I have not suffered. I don't know what it is to go 3 months without being able to have something or buy something, or so what I'm saying is that we all have our own path. We all have our doors that open and our opportunities that come to each one of us. So just don't fall in the trap of complaining. Don't complain your way out of your job, out of your old job, because guess what? Eventually you're going to hate the YouTube. You're going to hate the comments. You're going to hate having to make a video. And when your videos don't go viral, you'll be swearing out, oh, YouTube ain't playing my videos. They trying to sabotage me. Because when you take that attitude of complaining, you taking it with you wherever you go. You might have left that job that you thought was terrible, but just make sure you wasn't making it terrible. Make sure that your attitude was right. So when you get into your new venture, it'll still be happy. You'll still love it. You know how people can be so in love with a person. I have seen couples, you couldn't even break them apart. Oh my God, they'll forsake the mother, the father, the whole family just to be with this one person. And some years down the road, they can't stand one another. They in court fighting, trying to kill one another, right? Because we have to be able to maintain our energy, our love, our thankfulness, our gratefulness. We have to check ourselves and make sure that we are vibrating right, that we are being thankful to God or whoever you believe is helping you. So I just wanted to say, I'm going to keep posting, even if I'm just talking to myself. It's a message that I need too. So I just want to spread love and kindness and just say it's okay if you like your 9 to 5. You can stay there and work for the man and let the man give you a paycheck. Because let me tell you, YouTube depends on people too. You might be an entrepreneur, but if don't nobody watch your videos, you won't get a check. And I know it because I'm not getting one. You see what I'm saying? So we all still have to depend on the man, the woman, the world. We have to depend on people to watch our videos because nobody is making money from AdSense without somebody viewing your videos, right? Without somebody subscribing. So we need each other. Some people need their 9 to 5 because their health insurance is tied up into it. Some people because they getting life insurance, through their job. Some people because they have a family. It's a whole lot of reason that people work a 9 to 5, and all the time it's not out of fear or out of, oh my God, I dread going to that job, but I got to go. Everybody does not feel that way. So I just wanted to say, working 9 to 5. Y'all remember that movie? Okay, so I'm not working. I know 9 to 5 is just a little metaphor for, you working for the man, because my hours are not 9 to 5. And yes, I am working for somebody, and I love it. I get to see beautiful people every day. I get to interact with other kind people. I get to walk through my building and just see smiling faces, and I get to hear people laughing in the hallway. I get to hear the guys across the hall in the other shop laughing and playing music, and we have a wonderful time at work. I have the best supervisor ever. I have a job that's accommodating my situation. My husband had a stroke. Sometimes I have to leave work just to go and change him and take him to his doctor's appointment, and take my mama to her doctor's appointment. And guess what? My job is making accommodations for me. My 9 to 5 is making accommodations for me at this time. Now, if I was home right now working my own job, I'm not saying YouTube, if I was an entrepreneur, I would have to get somebody to fill in for me, because I would not be able to carry that on and do the things that I do. So both sides have its own, pros and cons. But everything can be a pro depending on the way we look at it. It doesn't have to be a con. And even if your 9 to 5 is not what you want, it's definitely letting you know that that's not what you want. So it's pushing you, hopefully, to do something better and find the job that you want. And then hopefully, maybe one day you'll be over people, and people be working under you, and you won't treat them like you were treated. Or will you? You never know. It's a whole different kind of pressure depending on the position that you're in. So I just wanted to drop a little, message saying, I love my 9 to 5. I don't hate my job. I don't hate my job. Now, I don't want to work it forever. I want to retire too. I wouldn't mind sitting back, making a YouTube video once or twice a week and raking in big checks. But it won't be because I hate my 9 to 5. It'll be because I've transitioned to doing something else in a different phase, in a different stage of my life. So this is your girl, Dare to Be Rare, and dare to be rare by not complaining, by not joining the crowd of haters. Some people are truly stressed. So I'm not judging. I'm not, trying to talk about anybody. I'm just talking about there are people out there that loves their 9 to 5. And I am one of them. And I appreciate y'all. And hopefully it's some more of you out there that love your job, and you're grateful and you appreciate it, because it's doing the things that it needs to do for you at this moment. All right. Have a wonderful day. All right. Bye.